Hi everyone, so this is an eye review for Tara. So what we can see here is a true brown eye, and the way we can tell that it's true brown is that we see no blue in it at all, anywhere. If once you start to detox it changes, then we can kind of question it, but as of what I'm seeing right now, I don't really think it's a blue eye by any means. I think it's a true brown eye. Also, what we see is we see a lot of black lines emanating from the pupil and going out. That's a radii solaris lines, and that means that basically you've been acidic for a while, and that stuff that's been kind of on the walls of your GI is starting to spread out into your organs, which is not a good thing. And this only happens if the person has been acidic for a long period of time. Another way that we can tell that you've been acidic is that your white part of the eye, which is the sclera, that has a lot of very kind of thick red like veins or whatever you want to call it. And as you start to detox and go on to a more raw food diet, those will start to kind of get smaller and smaller and smaller and will become very thin. I've actually noticed it in my own pictures as well. And there's a whole other science called Sclerology, just like Iridology, Sclerology. So, and that's also, it shows that you've been basically very acidic and that your organs have been stressed. Because just like there is an iridology chart, there's also a sclerology chart showing which organs are the most affected. So the problem we see here mainly is the thyroid, parathyroid, areas mostly affected when it comes to sclerology, and I see it in both eyes, so that's something you want to work on. Also, just like pretty much everybody else, we're seeing here kidney problems, adrenal problems that are basically prevalent in all the eyes that I pretty much see. And these problems only get worse as you start eating the foods, or as you keep eating the foods that are not correct for your body. Because as human beings, we're not really meant to consume things like sandwiches and chips and all of this kind of stuff. So if you're eating those foods, you need to kind of slow down and stop completely, because we're only really meant to eat fruits and vegetables, stuff from the earth, so real things. And when we eat this other stuff, although good, there's no way for the body to kind of work through it because the organs were simply not designed to do so. So it starts to become a problem. Also, I see that in your brain or head area, there's a lot of radii solaris, so that could be impacting your brain function. It can be causing anything in the head area. This is what we see right above the pupil. So above the pupil, you see a lot of lines radiating up, and just a lot of like not correct shades for your eye color. Then you know that if you're getting headaches, if you're getting allergies, if you're getting fatigue symptoms, if you're getting depression, anxiety, basically any abnormal functions of the brain and head, that's the toxins that are built up. But the good thing is, you know what to do, you know how to fix it. All you have to do is fix it. And we have examples right within my own family where people started to calm down on eating animal products and just processed products in general, and their headaches and like allergies and things like that go away. So it doesn't, and it doesn't have to be a perfect thing where, well, I can't go to 100% raw, so I'm not going to do it at all. Everything you do in your body makes a difference. It either makes you feel better or worse. So if you eat a little bit better than you're eating now, there's going to be an improvement. Also, on the bottom there is a big kind of a very strong radii solaris line there, and it's either your ovaries or your bladder. I'm not sure if the eye picture is left eye or the right eye, because again, like I said, like sometimes the pictures get flipped. So it's either one of the two, but it seems like there's something wrong in those areas or one of those areas. So might want to kind of just keep an eye out for that. And at the same time, if you're already experiencing the symptoms and you know what I'm talking about, then you know what to do to fix it. Basically, it's just toxins. There's nothing severe going, well, there's probably stuff going on because of the toxins, but it's nothing that is unfixable. As you start to fix your body, what you will see is that these black lines are going to get shorter and shorter and shorter and kind of start to disappear, because when you look closer into the eye, they are like folds within the eye. So those folds will start to straighten out as all the toxins get removed and your body starts to heal. So I don't see anything too bad in the eye, but I do see a lot of buildup, which has obviously happened for a while. Also, do you see that not right around the pupil, but a little bit further out, there's almost like a darker like line that separates where the GI tract ends and the rest of the iris starts? That's because your toxins have been pushed out to the GI tract walls, basically, and because the body is trying to eliminate them. And also, right next to them, the brown kind of goes to like an orangey brown shade, like a very kind of warm brown, and that's I think the next step it would go more and more orange if you keep eating on the diet that you're currently eating. And that happens when you're taking medications, when you are consuming a lot of animal products. And yeah, and as soon as you start to get away from that, your eye is going to start to change. And much more importantly, your body will start to change for the better. So that's the review. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you guys would like me to send me your eye pictures, you can do so. I'll link that down below. I also have a book for sale on how to go from a regular lifestyle to a raw food lifestyle, and I'll link that down below as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.